Let me explain to you why I feel this way. There's this woman. She is about 91 years old. She had purchased her house maybe about 40, 50 years ago. She worked most of her life and she paid the house off. Now, she retired, and of course, you know, when you retire, you're not making the same amount of money you was making when you were working. Well, they come around once every 3 years and they do an assessment of your property. If the value of your house went up, then they take your property taxes up. It got to a point where she started struggling to keep up with the taxes on the house, because the taxes on the house continuously kept going up over the years. Even though the house is paid off, you still got to pay the property taxes on the house. So what they did is, because she fell so far behind on her taxes, they came in and they took her house and they sold it. They auctioned the house off for $14,000, even though the house value was about $400,000. That is terrible. This woman has worked all her life to pay off her house, which is not an easy thing to do. And they took her house and auctioned it off for $14,000. And she lost all the equity that she had grew in the house over the years. That equity went to whoever had bought that house for $14,000. That's a scam. The reason why I say that is because here in this country, you never own the land. They will allow you to purchase the house and finance it, but as long as they own the land, they could take that house from you anytime they want. That's why they never let you own the land. So when you don't pay them their money, they come and get that house. It don't matter how much you paid into that house. It don't matter what you have done to that house, whatever memories you have. They don't care. They just want their money. They will take the house. They will sell it for whatever you owe. And they don't care whoever gets your equity that's in the house. It's a sad situation. Are we ever in a position where we're free of debt? I feel like that if you bought the house and the land, that you shouldn't have to continue to pay taxes on it. It's yours. You own it. But here, other countries don't do this. Other countries, when you buy the house and the land, you outright own it. You don't have to keep paying property taxes on that land. But here, they never allow you to be free of debt. You're never free of debt. I don't care if you run around and say, I'm debt free. No, you're not. If you own a piece of property on their land, you got to continuously pay them until you die. And even when you die and you pass the home down to your children, they got to continue to pay until they die. And the sad thing is, they're making millions and millions and millions as long as that house stays on their land. It never stops. You never pay anything off. How do you allow this woman to work all these years and pay off her house, and you take her house for that little bit of money, and you hand the house over, her equity over, to somebody else who was willing to give you the money that she owed? How do you sleep at night? It's a scam. Not only with the houses, but also with cars. If you don't pay registration every year, you're not allowed to even drive your car. So even if your car is paid off, you still got to pay to drive it. You can't tell me that this